Hello everyone and welcome to our channel all about Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. And Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah! Today we're going to be talking a little about some things that we do on Hanukkah, and we are actually going to show you the Dreidel game. And so, first of all, what should I say? The memory game? Or what?
I was going to show them the cookie cutters.
Okay.
We found these cookie cutters, I think it was a couple years ago, at Hobby Lobby. I think that is a nationwide store, but I'm not sure. But it's probably online, and it is a Christian store. So they do have some Hanukkah stuff, and I found these after Hanukkah, and I think they were like 75% off, so it's really cool. This is a Hanukkah.
This is a Dreidel, and this is a Star of David.
Hallelujah.
And then show them this.
You don't need to show them that.
Okay.
Well, no. And we got this tray at the same time. It was on sale.
Happy Hanukkah! And now I'm going to show a little game that I actually made up. Well, not made up, but I drew it and stuff. So a lot of you know Memory Match.
Memory match, yep.
Memory Match. And I actually drew my own stuff of a memory match. So there's a shofar. I hope you can see it. Another shofar for the match. And then we have candles because we're the light of the world. We have these. Dreidels. Which are actually these. Which we'll talk about soon. Star of David's, little Star of David's, big Star of David's, latkes, which are potato pancakes, scrolls that are Yeshua's word, Jesus' word, and then Hanukkah, like this one. And then a menorah, which has only 3 on each side. The Hanukkah has 4.
So I wanted to say something real quick about the Star of David, because I know some of you in the past have written and said that you believed that the Star of David was not a good thing. We prayed about it and we studied it, and what I came to find, Yah showed us that it was a good thing. That it started out in ancient Paleo-Hebrew as the beginning of David's name and the end of David's name was shaped that way, and it was putting those two shapes together that made the star. So Satan tries to counterfeit everything that Yah does. He tries to twist everything that Yah does. You know, there's a good example of that when he even spoke scripture to Yeshua. The 3 times that he tempted him, the second time he used scripture to try, he twisted it and tried to use it against Yeshua.
3 times.
Yep, and because Yeshua knew the word, he was able to refute Satan even when he was twisting the word. So that's a good example of why it's important for us to know the word. So we'll know when it's being twisted. So yeah, we believe that Yah showed us that the Star of David is good, and it's one of those things that Satan tried to pervert. And also I wanted to say, a lot of people will let these candles burn all the way down, and there's even in the song, one of the songs that we sing, it talks about that. I don't have any other candles right now, so I'm just going to keep reusing these all week. And did you want to talk about the Dreidel game?
Yes, there we go. Okay, so, before we play the Dreidel game, these are gelt, which we talked about in one of the videos that I read. So usually what gelt is it's people can use it as money. Some people say it's money, but usually what it is it's like silver wrapped chocolate inside is like wrapped, and you use it for the games like the Dreidel game, which we're gonna play and show you soon. And what was that?
I don't know, it does that sometimes. It's fun.
But why we're not using these, and we're going to use these candies, which we'll talk about later also, is because these are toy and we don't really...
These came with their toy menorah.
Yeah.
Or Hanukkah, so.
Like, I'll show you.
So they're just for play, but not enough for the game.
Yeah, not enough for the game. And so now, Mom is going to talk a little about the game.
Okay, so I've read somewhere that when the Greeks and other Gentiles came in to not allow the Hebrews to do their normal, reading the Torah and keeping the feasts and the Shabbat and stuff. I believe this. I'm not sure when it was placed, but it sounded to me like it was. Well, I don't know, so I'm not going to say, but they would play the I read somewhere that they would play the Dreidel game to help teach their children how to learn Hebrew, because this helps us learn 4 of the Hebrew letters, which is awesome. And they would sit there and read Torah to their children, and then when soldiers would come by, they would hide it real quick and then start playing the Dreidel game. So it was like a cover-up of continuing to follow Yah when they were forbidden to do that. So I'm not sure, I don't think that's in the book of the Maccabees, but that's what I read somewhere, so. I wrote down, and I'm not a good drawer, so please don't make fun of my drawings. But I wrote down the sheen, the hay.
Wait.
Okay.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Hay.
The gimel.
Gimel.
And the
and
noon.
So the sheen is what you do for the sheen is you'll add to the pot as much as you want. It depends. And for the hay, you get half of the pot. For gimel, you get all of what's in the pot, which is what's in the middle. And then noon, nothing happens.
So, I used to have this memorized because it's kind of cool how if you think about it, sheen means to share. So you add some to the pot. Sheen, share. Hay means you get half. So hay, half. Gimel means get all. So gimel, get. And noon means nothing happens. So noon, nothing, nada. So, ready?
Yep.
So we first each put one in. And we take turns spinning.
So
I got sheen. And I don't have anything to give right now.
you do that.
That's not mine. Mine is over here, remember? After we win some.
Oh yeah.
So I can't add any right now.
Another thing I'm gonna say real quick is one way to spin a dreidel is you start spinning when it's in the air and then you drop it. Kind of loud. Or if you know a certain way to spin it and then make it spin like that, which I'm
You're gonna let it spin? And on it goes.
Probably spin like 50, 100,000 1,000
Okay,
times.
she got
I got noon.
noon.
So nothing happens. Just gonna.
I don't mind when it runs into the pot. It's fine.
She gets all.
So I get all. So now we take one from each side and put it in. You want to show them? Sheen.
I got sheen, so I have to add to the pot.
But you don't have anything. You have nothing to give, so you can't. In the last game, you gave your last 2 pennies. I got sheen. That means I have to add to the pot. And you can add as much or as little as you like. And since Yeshua is a giver, he's very generous, I like to give. So I gave all of mine.
I start spinning. We're going to sing the dreidel song,
Okay.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, we shall play.
So it was your turn then, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So
I
she
got-
got noon, right?
I got noon, which means I get
Nothing.
none.
Ah, you're on my dress.
Sorry. You need to move that.
I got
Noon.
Gimel. No, look.
Noon!
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I got noon. It's your turn.
Okay, I will say it. I can't spin today. What poor baby? Is it gonna live? Yay!
She got Gimel.
I got Gimel. It means I get all the pot. So now, if I land on Sheen, I can give these. Go. Go, 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 go.
Hey, put it.
Okay. Oh, you get all.
I got Gimel. Yay. So now we each put one in.
Come on.
I guess we could just have one pile on the side, right? Because that's what they were doing at the fellowship.
Yeah.
So you got noon?
Got noon. Yeah.
Whoops, that was kind of wild. What are you doing? It needs to be separate.
Just for fun.
Interesting. That was there. I got Gimel.
Are you sure? I'm checking. Yes, you did. Okay, now we're on time. Hurry up!
Noon.
I got noon. Nothing happens.
Whoa.
Nothing happens.
I got Gimel.
Go! Wow, this game's going fast. We're gonna play twice. So.
Not in this video. We're
Oh,
not.
come on. Are we gonna do another video?
So when we went to the fellowship, we did some really interesting games.
Sheen, add to the pot.
Oh, look at that. She put them all in.
You don't have to know.
Hallelujah. You can put in as many or as little as you like.
You can put in 1, 2, as many as you have.
So, Gimel.
Wow.
In the last game, she got them all at the end, so.
I think Mom's gonna win this time.
You never know. Can always change pretty rapidly. Have we gotten hay once in this game?
Yeah.
I don't think we've gotten hay once in this game.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, we played some interesting games. that
Noon.
so nothing happens. That I want to show you in the next few days. We'll have to put the materials together to do it. We don't have small dreidels.
Noon.
One of the games we played, we put one of those, I think it's called a tongue suppressor, those pieces of wood in our mouth, and then we stacked small dreidels. They're like a fourth of this size. We stacked, I think 6 on the end of it and held it for 3 seconds. And we each got a point for our team if we were able to do that.
She got noon. That means she gets nothing.
Noon. So that one we might not be able to do because I don't have small dreidels right now, but
Hey, I get
finally
half.
we got hay.
Oh, that changed.
Hay for half.
It's like noon hay.
Going around in circles. I got noon.
Noon. Na. Does that count?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Fine. I'll do it all. I'll give it all. Do it all for Yeshua.
Yep, because he gave it all for us. Hallelujah. So she got sheen, which means to share. And I got noon, which means nada.
Nada.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm spinning again. Unless
Go ahead, because you need to. I don't know why he grabbed it.
I don't know.
We might be a little tired. We had to drive some of a distance to go to our fellowship yesterday.
Noon. I'm like, no. This is kind of awkward now. Noonie nana. Noonie nana. Hey.
I got half. Oh. And if I remember right, I think hay is a house. So that's how I'm remembering it now, because it's shaped like this, shaped like a house.
Gimel!
In ancient paleo.
I thought it was
I
that.
was going to say, you sure that's Gimel? Yes, it is.
Hey!
Well, now, I guess it... Oh, there's 2 left. I thought that was it.
Now I just have to keep rolling. And if I still have some, then we have...
Hey, what was that new song we learned earlier? Was that a good one about the spin? Spin, spin, spin. Was that the apples and bananas song that I taught you a long time ago?
Spin, spinning. No, it wasn't. I like to eat Lucky's and applesauce. I like to eat Lucky's and
applesauce.
I like to eat.
So that wasn't the Dreidel one.
Lucky's and applesauce. What about you? I like to eat Lucky's and cream. I like to eat. Hey.
You got half.
Black sour
Hey, it's my turn.
I know, I just like spinning.
How many times did you do in a row? I got hay.
I got you.
And in the last game, whenever we did half, we did 1 less than half. So now that I only have 1, I'm just going to leave it there.
But then, also, you
If
have...
it was uneven, I should say.
If there's none right here...
You got sheen.
You have
It's a fight of the flesh.
If
Flesh or spirit. Flesh or spirit.
I had this many, and this was in her pile, then that means she still has to try to get mine, so we still have to spin so I can get share so she can get mine. Yeah. Because you have to have all. Every single one.
I did not. My brain did not process that.
Okay, so if I had all of these, Mom, if I had all of these, and you had all yours, and there's none right here, then we would keep spinning. And if I ended up right here, then I'd have to give all.
No, we don't keep spinning. That's
so
not how it
you
goes.
can get that, yes. That's how we play.
As far as I know, as soon as there's nothing in the pot, the game's over. And before you grabbed those two over here that I didn't realize were here, I thought I had all these and you had one. My turn?
Yes.
Oh, wobbly one. Noon.
And I might get noon, I might get hay, I might get shin, might get yellow. I might get shin, I might get hay, I might nick.
You got noon.
Noon, I might get whoa. I don't know, no. I love to sing if you can't see. It's like a musical at home.
Yeah. Our house is a musical. Alright, I got Gimel.
End of the game.
I got it all. Did I actually get all of them?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so at the end of each video, I feel led to do a health moment. And so that a health moment for today is I hardly ever buy organic candy. I actually haven't bought this in a long time. But if you
Yummy delicious.
must buy candy for your children or grandchildren, please buy organic. And the reason why is because there's a lot of yucky stuff in the other ones.
I'm greedy, aren't I?
Those might disappear in a minute now.
They really are going to.
So, really? That's
Yeah.
not cool.
Nasty.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the reason why is because corn syrup is made from GMO corn. And I could talk for a whole half hour on how horrible that is. There's food coloring in regular candy. There's all kinds of horrible chemicals. So this one's got tapioca syrup, organic cane sugar, vegetable and fruit and vegetable juices added for color. Why are you being so silly? Are you that tired?
I'm hungry.
And a few other things. But, I mean, this is way better than any GMO candy. GMO stands for genetically modified organisms or genetically engineered. And it is not natural. It's not the way Yah made food. And I can talk about that in another video, or you can research it. But actually, the first thing, I'll tell our testimony about our health journey another time, but the first thing that Yah said to me, the Ruach HaKodesh, spoke to me when I cried out to Yah and said, please tell us what's wrong and what to do about it. He said GMO. And so I started researching it. So please buy organic candy if you must buy candy. For your children or your grandchildren.
Which you don't have to, but
Well, if you can. I meant to say that. If you can.
anyone.
So... Was that everything we wanted to cover in this one?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. And thanks for playing this with us. And I hope you have fun playing it with yourself. And if you want, you could even probably make your own guilt.
I forgot. I was going to have them be a person. And we were going to, we could have had 3 people.
Well, dude.
We could have had you playing with us.
What?
And we would spin for you.
Watch the
And
next
I don't know how you would get the candy, but...
we had just go, wee, there's candy, wee.
Busy, please. So thank you for watching. We hope this was a blessing for you. And may Yahweh bless you, which means may Yah favor you, may Yah adore you, and may Yah
prosper
you. Hallelujah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.